What's up, guys? Sim here. We got a small deck profile here for you today. Yeah. And notice the new blah blah blah. We're now sponsored by Yugoprices.com. But I do have my Frog Lancer Mermail, calling it Frog Mail. It's combining two just like broken engines to make something amazing. I think in this one we actually don't see any Mermails, but we are versing Gravekeepers. So we just do the normal frog stuff, drop, like filling the graveyard with waters, getting Ronin Totems, etc. I think I do a first turn Gotchi Lancer, which is pretty hard to get over in its own regard. But yeah, so again, we just keep ditching, blah blah blah. Salvage really helping in that case, further continuing the combo. So we go triple Ronin, if I remember, and then yeah, bouncing the swap, overlaying for Gotchi, and sacrificing for Sea Lancer, getting the 3 frogs. So the whole point of at least this end of the deck, there is Frog Lancer and there's a Mermails. The Frog Lancer build is pretty much to get a Sea Lancer on board with all of the frogs. Between dupe and swap, dupe is able to search, and poison draw. Sorry, gets you 1 card off of that. So it goes Red Spirit into command it, and I just attack into it. He kind of doesn't. I don't know why you play Gores in a deck like this, but with the back row. But draws into max C, ends. He does have Mirror Force, but you easily get around that. Attack through to the Mirror Force, or not. He just takes the damage at that point, and we just keep going. Goes into MST to drop that. On the swap, I search into poison draw, allowing even more plays. There is a little bit of Mermail in this, but Guden really doesn't work in this. At least with what I have going on. So on the Mirror Force, I'm able to drop the poison draw via Sea Lancer's effect to get an extra draw. Then we go into Dragoons. And I actually think at this point I could have gone pretty broken. We draw into Moon Glacia and draw into a Gund also. Just kind of the advantage is pretty nuts. So we go double swap and he ends there. We got 1 more just versus Infernities. This one's a bit more interesting, I like to think. Just because it also shows kind of a bit more utility in the deck. We go for a Dark Grepher, discarding the Avenger, I think. Right, General. And then goes into a first turn Doom Dragon, which is pretty good on his part. But I have the normal frog shenanigans in hand, dropping a Ronin to ditch a dupe with swap, returning to hand, dropping a Ronin to ditch a poison draw, and then dropping the dupe, or normal summoning the dupe, and then creature swapping, and then attacking through for 2900, using dupe's effect to search a poison draw, and then we end there. Or no, we don't. We drop the drop the poison draw for a Ronin, do triple Ronin effect to get, if I remember, a double Gotchi. Yep. So we got a 3800 Doom Dragon on the field. He just got 3 back row. He sets call and activates launcher. No, because he doesn't have the ability to. So we just attack for the 3800. He activates call, and I attack the Zymuth on damage type. He's able to remove both of them, which in that case they're both his monsters. I got some damage on board, and he also exhausted resources. For some reason, Callahan is staying on the field, which is interesting. He subs in a Cision Street Patrol and ends. We use Taste effect, discarding a Taos to summon itself, instead of Lind. Just for a little bit of defensive purposes, because I can't really go on the offense right now. Teus being a 3,200 wall is pretty nice with the double Gotchi. But he uses Launcher's effect to summon General and Avenger, synchroing into Archfiend. General's effect to summon both the Beetle and the Avenger, synchro into a Mistworm. He only bounced one. I think that might have been a mistake on his part, but he bounced the one Gotchi. And he attacks the Teus, dropping the Lind, or killing the Lind. With that effect, I got the Gaios, and then he also killed the Teus. And then he attacks into the Gotchi, getting rid of that last material. But again, with most Frog Lancer builds, this pretty much gives me... I don't know, you can recycle the Ronins very well. So we use the Ronin effect, removing, just get, I think, another Gotchi out on the field. You use Sea Lancer's effect to get all 5 frogs back. I don't know, Frog Lancer is pretty broken on its own. Adding a Mermail engine just further expedites that. So we got a 2800 Gaios on the field. He uses Avenger's effect to summon it to the field and just attack through it. So we got a Sea Lancer with 5 materials, a Gaios on the field, and also a Gotchi with full materials too. I uses Inferno to I don't remember, but he uses Avenger's effect to get Beetle and General's effect to get Beetle and Avenger on the field. Attacks through the Gaios just for 200 damage. First damage on his side of the game, and then Archfiend General destroys his monsters. Obviously, he's kind of grasping for straws right now. So just so I have that spare Spell and Trap Zone, I attack into that to get rid of the Swap Frog. Use Salvage to grab the Swap and the Ronin. And use Swap's effect, discarding the Ronin to ditch a Poison Draw. Swap effect to bounce. And Swap discarding the Gund, which would have summoned a Megalo. And then he just ends right there. I honestly don't think maybe on that turn I could have summoned another Gotchi, and I could have gotten around the Red Dragon Archfiend. But we'll go to the deck profile. This has kind of changed, honestly, because I accidentally saved over it when making another deck. But it's pretty much the same. So we've got Double Mooling Glacier with the graveyard manipulation of this deck is pretty dang good. And just getting that 2 out of their hand is pretty good. We got triple titles, although you never see, you didn't see them in either of the duels. It's again very good. Just setting up graveyard, getting a level 7 on the field to make Gaius, etc. You know, in a general title Mermail build, title is really good. And then for the Mermail section, we have triple Megalo, double Teus, double Lind, triple Gund. Gund is this kind of the style of the deck makes Gund really good. Because she does trigger off of Swap Frog to summon Megalo or Teus. Most likely Megalo just to get that power on the field, but also Teus as a level 7. And then for the Frog engine, we have triple Swap, triple Ronin, triple Dupe, and triple Poison Draw. Again, Dupe and Poison Draw are your... Did I forget to add Sea Lancers when I rebuild this? Okay, so let's drop the Mores, drop 1. Okay, so we also need the Sea Lancers. 3 Sea Lancers. Okay, so we have the 3 Sea Lancers too, and then the blah blah blah. But the dupes and the Poison Draws are Sea Lancer material, giving you pluses and also saving your Sea Lancer. Usually on first turn, as you saw, you can usually go like a Gotchi Lancer. I've also been able to do a Gotchi Dark Mist, Gotchi Phoenix Lancer. It's pretty amazing the kind of things you can do. Then for a little bit of back row, we are running double Creature Swap, double Salvage. Salvage is so good in this deck. It allows you to continue your swap combos, filling your graveyard, setting up your Ronins, etc., etc. And then triple MST and triple Sphere, just to usually grab Linds, etc. For the extra, we have double Gaios, just because it's so easy. The whole deck is water. It's pretty easy to go into. One Master Blades, one Draco Sack, one Big Eye, and then for the rest of the deck is rank 2s because you can, I don't know, you can go into rank 2 pretty easily. So we got triple Phoenix, just to put that 3,000 on board. One Herald of Sacred Light, just in case you really want to go swap frog more. Triple Gotchi, because it's kind of a staple in the area. One Armor Kappa, just to kind of fill, in case you need another defensive rank 2. And then 2 Dark Mists. All of these are really easy to go into. And that's kind of the deck. It's pretty simple. I really like it. It's one of my favorite kind of concepts. When I was first, I kind of run Frog Monarchs right now, and one of my best friends runs Mermails. So I was like, do you know what would be really fun? Frog Mails. So I had to build it myself, and it's proved to work very well. Again, 2 broken engines. The Frog engine is really good on its own, and then also the Mermail Tidal, etc. engine is good. So if you put those together, you're gonna get a good deck. So that is it. Again, this is William of the Yugicast. As always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All of the links are down in the description. And thanks for watching. See you in another video. Bye.